Hello, community. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. So this video, I want to talk about Longboy Post 1975's video. Can you truly 100% be yourself on your YouTube channel or the internet? And inherently, I think the answer is no. And it's not just the fact that, no matter how many videos we make a day on here, no matter if we have family, friends, whatever we talk about, you never are going to 100% know what goes on in our day, let alone in our total life. That there's just no way with all the time to tell you everything. That there's something that each of us keep to ourselves, and not that maybe it's a special moment in our life. Maybe it's something we don't want other people to know. Not that it was bad, you just don't want people to know that thing. So no, 100%, we're not always our truthful ourselves. There's also things that no matter how much you talk about it, you can't properly relate or let people feel what it was like to go through whatever that event was. For example, you're gonna have before we had little B, or my wife was pregnant with little B. We had my wife had been pregnant once before, and that unfortunately it was a very bad pregnancy, and she delivered 10 weeks early, and unfortunately a week after the child was born, it passed away. But no matter, I can share every detail with you, but no matter how much of the details I share with you, you can never ever fully understand what I went through unless you were there. No matter how bad you felt, no matter how whatever, no matter how much you imagine if that was your child or somebody child, whatever, you can't 100% fathom what that was like. There are certain things you just can't properly explain through a video that people would understand. So you 100% can't tell everything that affects you. You can't tell everybody about everything that makes you who you are. It's just, in some ways, not possible through any medium. It's just not. Unless you were there, standing next to me at the time this happened, you couldn't possibly understand the whole circumstance of what happened. It's just one of those things in life that you never think's gonna happen, that happens. Now, not that you don't get to know that person through their videos. You do get to know that person through your videos. You do get to know whether you like that person, whether it be their personality or their videos, and that you want to watch them more, or you find out that you don't like that person's videos, or you don't like that person's personality, or maybe that person wasn't the person you thought they were, so you don't watch their videos anymore. But if you watch somebody over the years, unless they completely edit out every little comment about everything about their life, you are over time going to get to know about them. Or little snippets about them, their life, things outside of probably what they're talking about. So you do get to know a little bit about them. I think one of the biggest fallacies we all do when we watch videos, whether we mean to do it or not, whether we try not to do it, it just happens. Whether you watch a person over time and in your mind you have a picture of what that person is like, what that person believes in, maybe about certain things. It could just be a game, it could just be a series, it could be whatever. And that person never really changed, but when that person does something outside of what you picture them to be, or an opinion outside of what you picture them to be, then you hear some people go, that person's completely changed. When that person never changed. It was just your perception of that person was entirely wrong, that you built a perception that was never real. And it's not that people do this on purpose. You just do this over time. And that it's funny how you may not remember everything you did in your videos, but you can remember everything someone else did in their video on their channel, right? It's one of those things where you like that person's video so much that you know everything about that person through the videos that at least you know through their videos, right? You're like, well, I remember when this happened in this person's video, and I remember the time this guy talked about this, and he believes this because he talked about that. You just do over time. But one of the greatest things about the video, and that if two guys meet each other off YouTube or the community in general, and you watch each other's videos, that you already know each other a little bit, that you already know about whatever they talk about in their videos. You don't have to break the ice, because you guys already know something about each other. You already know what each other looks like. You may know their mannerisms, things so you already have a common thing to talk about. So it's not so bad as if you were to just see someone write something every day, but you don't see them and you have to meet them face to face. You can get to know people just through their comments. I mean, one of the greatest things for me about making videos, it's not just what I'm excited to talk about, but it's also the comments people leave. Whether they agree with me, disagree with me. You have the same people. Some people comment to every one of your videos, and they're like a friend that you're excited to see what their comment is towards what you're saying in your video, and that you get to know about that person and what they like, what they don't like about certain things. So you automatically know certain videos. Oh man, I bet you this guy's going to comment this way, and sometimes they surprise you. For me, the funniest thing of a comment section is when someone, because I don't believe everybody should agree with you. Can you imagine some people in our community They can't handle the fact people disagree with them with the game. Can you imagine if they couldn't handle people disagreeing with a lot of things they said? Can you imagine that? But that to me, it's exciting to see people agree with me and bring up points I never thought of, and people disagree with me, bringing up points opposite that I never thought of. Those are exciting things to me. But again, I don't think you can 100% be yourself. And as much as you try, you just can't be yourself. You just can't be everything that you are. It's just not possible. So, what do you guys think? Do you think you can truly 100% be yourself? Do you not? If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment here, or more importantly, leave a comment to the original video. I will have I guess to get it out, a link to Longboy Post 1975's video. Which, by the way, one thing about me is when I make a video, like when I say too many ums or stuff like that, I used to like start recording the video from scratch all over again. Now I'm better at where I don't as much, so I probably do different things that I don't see. Because I don't look at like the whole my videos all the time. I usually like, okay, I like the way that was, and I just put it out there. I don't even watch the whole thing again for me. Because me, it's like, okay, I liked what I did. I'm just going to put that out there. Then I don't edit it to death. I just don't believe in it. I always don't do things scripted. I don't write anything down when I do a video. Like when I do a community video, I just have the links to, the title to the video, because I think to respect the person who made the video, I should say the title right and try to get the stream name right. Of course, I don't always get it right, but that's out of respect for them. Outside the topic and that I talk about, I don't write anything down. This is the topic, and that's it. I just go with it. So, love to hear your guys' comments on the subject, and I will talk to you guys in another video or some kind of video soon.